Hello students, today we will learn how to add graphics in a document. Okay, so what is graphics? Graphics are basically some images, shapes, other drawing objects, all those things are together known as graphics. So when we create a text document in MS Word, we sometimes we need to include some graphics objects to make the document more attractive. Okay, so why the graphics are added to a document? Graphics are added in a text document to support the description provided in the text. Images and pictures provide an immediate visual impact to the contents and catch attention of the readers. So suppose we are providing some data through some text entries. Okay, instead of writing all those data in text format, if we provide a graph, it can be more attractive and it becomes very easy to remember for the user also. So that's why using the graphics becomes very much popular in a document. Okay. So a graphics stimulate a better understanding of the content. Okay, so there are various types of graphics objects that we can insert into a document. So what are they? In MS Word there are several ways to insert an image. Okay, so what are the that different ways? First one is inserting an image from a file. Next one is inserting a scanned image. Next, inserting an image from the clipboard, inserting an image from clipart, and inserting an image using the drag and drop method. So first one is inserting an image from a file. We can insert an image in the Word document that is already available on our computer. So Word can import the various types of file formats, like most common file formats of images that can be inserted in a Word documents are GIF or graphics interchange format, JPEG or JPG, PNG and BMP. All those are the formats of image files that can be inserted into an Word document. So how to insert an image from a file? First we have to click on the insert tab on the ribbon. Okay, next we have to click on the picture button or select the picture button in the illustrations group. Whenever we are clicking on the insert tab and we are clicking on that picture button, the insert picture dialog box appears. Okay, so the figure number 2.1 shows how the insert picture dialog box looks like. After insert picture dialog box appears, you have to browse for the picture that you want to insert. Okay, and then you have to choose that particular file by single clicking on that file, and then you have to click on the insert button. Okay, this is how you can insert a picture from a file. Next next is inserting images from clipart. What is first we have to know what is clipart. Clipart is a collection of pictures or images that are available in Microsoft Office Gallery. Okay, so clipart is basically some images that are provided in MS Word's library. Okay, so what are the steps to insert a clipart? First you have to again click on the insert tab, then in the illustrations group you have to click on that clipart option. Whenever you are clicking on the clipart option, the clipart gallery or clipart pane appears in the right side of the task pane, on the right side. Okay, now you have to enter the keywords of the particular image type what you want to search in the search for field. Suppose I want the logo of computer, so I have to type computer in the search for field. I have to type the computer and then we have to click on the go button. So whenever we are clicking on the go button, all the images that are related to computer will be shown in that right side pane or clipart gallery. Now if you are having the internet connection, the result will be provided online and offline both. The result will be shown from the internet also. But if you are not having any internet connection on your computer, then the only results that are stored on the, or on the images that are stored in the clipart or words library, that will be shown only. Okay. So if you are not having a internet connection, then what you have to do, you have to click on that particular arrow, a particular image, or you have to click on the drop down arrow next to that image in the task pane, and you have to select, then you have to select the insert option or copy or any other option that you want. Okay. So in the clipart task pane, you can also search for photographs, videos and audios. To include any of those medias, you have to type the required check boxes. Okay. This is how you can search for photographs, videos and audios also. Next, inserting images from a scanner. How can you insert an image from a scanner? So if a scanner is connected to a computer, the Word allows you to insert the scanned images into the document as an image. Okay. So how can this be done? This task is performed by the clip organizer tool of the Word application. How can we use this clip organizer? We have to first go to the start button, then Microsoft Office, then Microsoft Clip Organizer. Whenever we are clicking the Microsoft Clip Organizer, favorites Microsoft Clip Organizer window appears. Now you have to click on this file tab and then you have to select the add clips to organizer. Next, from scanner or camera. Now you have to select the scanner device and resolution quality, and then you have to click on the insert tab. Whenever you are clicking on that insert tab, the scanning will be done, and after the scanning, the image will go to image will be saved into the my collection section. Okay. Now we have to close the Microsoft Clip Organizer. Now we have to open the Word document, and in the clipart pane we have to click on the go button, and whenever we are clicking on the go button, that scanned image will be appeared in the clipart gallery. Now you have to click on that image only to insert that image into our document. Okay. Next, inserting an image using drag and drop method. Drag and drop refers to selecting an image from a particular location and dragging and dropping it in the document where required. Okay. So suppose the image is located in a folder, you have to simply select that by single clicking, by left clicking on that, and while holding that left click, you have to drag that particular image to the Word document and release the mouse button where you want to insert that image. Okay. This is how you can insert an image using drag and drop method. So what are the process? First you have to open a Word document and move the cursor to the location where you want to insert the image. Now locate the image on your computer using the File Explorer window. Now select the image and drag it into your document. That image will be inserted in the document. This is how you can insert an image using drag and drop method. Okay. Next is inserting an image from the clipboard. How can we insert an image from clipboard? To insert an image from clipboard, we have to open the document in which the image already exists. Now we have to click on the image and press Ctrl+C option to copy it. Whenever we are copying that image, the image gets copied to the clipboard. Now we have to open the other document and place the cursor where we want to paste the image. Now we have to press Ctrl+V. The copied image will be pasted in the document. Okay. Next is modifying images. How can we modify the image? Modifying means resizing, rotating, copying, all those things, or deleting an image in a Word document, in a Word document. Okay. So how can we resize an image? To resize an image, we have to select the image that we want to resize. Whenever we are selecting that image, we will notice that the four corner will be having their corner handles and four side handles. Okay. So now if we want to resize that particular image, we have to drag any side handle in or out to shrink or stretch in a direction, or we have to drag any corner handle in or out to make it smaller or bigger. Okay. How can we rotating an image? How can we rotate an image? To rotate an image or shape, we have to select the image that we want to rotate. Now we have to click on the rotate option in the arrange group of the format tab. Okay, we have to click on the rotate option, where this rotate option stays in the arrange group of the format tab. Whenever we are doing that, a rotation handle appears. Now we have to bring the pointer on that rotation handle and drag it clockwise or anti-clockwise to rotate the image or the particular shape. Okay. Next, copying an image. For copying an image, cropping an image. Okay, so cropping means removing the unwanted area from an image. So how can we do that? We have to select the image that we want to crop. Next, we have to click on the crop button in the size group of the format tab. Whenever we are doing that, 8 crop handles will appear. Now we have to drag a side or corner crop handle to crop the images. Now we can drag as much as you like. The corner crop handles will crop the images diagonally, whereas using a side crop handle only crop the images horizontally or vertically. Okay. Next is deleting an image. How can you delete an image? To delete an image from your document, you have to select the image, then you have to press the delete key from the keyboard. That will delete the image from the document. Okay. Now, what more modifications can be done in an image? We can open the we can change its color, transparency and so on. So for doing that, what we have to do? We can use the format picture option. For using format picture option, what we have to do? We have to right click on that particular image and then we have to select the format picture option. Whenever we are clicking on the format picture option, this format picture dialog box will appear, look like this. That will look like this, to figure number 2.8. Okay. Now we can using the picture color tab or using artistic effect tab, we can apply different styles to an image. Okay. Next, drawing objects in a document. How can we draw objects in a document? To draw any object in a document, we can use the shapes option. Okay. So how can we do that? To insert a shape in a document, we have to follow few steps. First, we have to click on the shapes button in the illustrations group of the insert tab. Next, whenever we are clicking on the shape button in the illustrations group of insert tab, a drop down menu will display various options such as line, basic shapes, blocks, arrows, equation shapes, flowcharts, stars, etc. We have to point to the basic shapes and click on the smiley face. Okay. Whenever we are choosing a face, the pointer will change to a crosshair symbol. Now we have to drag it on the working area while holding the left key to draw the particular shape. Okay. Whenever we are drawing that or after drawing completion, the format tab will automatically appears on the ribbon when we finished drawing a shape. Now we have to select any shape style from the displayed list in the shape styles group, or we have to click on the more drop down menu to select the changes, to select and change the overall visual style of the shape. Next, how can we change the properties of a drawing object? We can change the color of a drawing object. For doing that, again we have to select the drawing. We have to select the drawing object. Then we have to click on the shape fill drop down button in the shape styles group of the format tab. Next, we have to select the desired color and the color of the shape will be changed immediately. Now we have to again click on the shape fill drop down button to select any option from picture, gradient or texture to apply that on the object. Okay. Next, we can also change the outline of a drawing object. How can we do that? First, for doing that, we have to first select the shape that we want to modify. Then we have to click on the shape outline drop down button in the shape styles group under the format tab. Now we have to select any color for the outline from the color palette. Okay. Now whenever we are choosing that color for outline, that will be applied to that particular object, we can change the weight of that particular outline also. Okay. Next, how can we group a drawing object? Okay, you have already learned this in class 9 also. How can you group the objects? To group any object, first we have to draw more than one shapes in a document. Next, we have to click on the home tab in the editing group. Then we have to click on the select drop down button and choose the select objects option from the drop down list. Now we have to hold down the left mouse button to draw a box over all the shapes. Okay, all the shapes in this box will be selected, or we can press and hold shift or control key while you select the objects. Okay, now after doing this, we have to right click on the selected shapes that we want to group. Whenever we are right clicking on that shapes, a shortcut menu appears that holds group and ungroup option. We have to select the group option, or we can click on the format tab and select the group option from the arrange group. Okay, now see, we have to select the group option from the drop down list. You can see that all the objects are grouped together. Next is positioning images in a text document. Positioning text means there are various methods to position an image in a document: wrapping text, arranging images, and aligning images. Okay, so first one is wrapping the text. What is text wrapping? Wrapping the text means surrounding an image or a drawing object within the text. The wrap text option is used for this purpose, that is to wrap text around an image. It is available in the arrange group of the format tab. Okay, there are various options of text wrapping. First one is in line with text. This is the default option. This option places an image within the same line as that of the text. Next is square. This option wraps the text around the square border of the image. Next is tight, through, top and bottom, behind text, in front of text. All those are the text wrapping options that are available in the MS Word, Okay, next is arranging images. We can arrange images so that we can bring a image to forward or send an image to the backward. Okay, how can we do that? For doing that, we have to click on the arrange group of the format tab. It has two options: bring forward and send backward. Bring forward is used to bring a particular drawing object on the top of the object, and send backward option sends the selected object behind the other object. Okay, and last one is aligning the images. Aligning the images means we can align the drawing images or objects horizontally and vertically in a document. To set the alignment, we have to select the image, then we have to click on the drop down arrow of the alignment button in the arrange group of the format tab, and then we have to select any of the following options. What are the image alignment options provided by MS Word? Align left, align center, align right, align top, align middle, align bottom, etc. Okay, so these are the alignment options provided by MS Word. Okay, so we can choose any one of them. So listen to the video properly, read your book carefully. We will meet in our next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.